Keating, Muthing & Kleekamp is a nearly 60-year-old law firm based in Cincinnati, Ohio. We have about 100 attorneys and nearly 220 total employees here at the firm. In our previous storage environment, we were growing quickly and finding ourselves equally as quickly underpowered in terms of our storage. We had a great need for more horsepower to power the applications that power our law firm. We were beginning to see slowness in many of our core applications, many of which are directly related to the productivity of our attorneys and staff.
The attorneys here at Keating, Muthing & Kleekamp are pretty demanding at times. They require quite a bit of uptime on all their applications. They want things, right now and don't want to wait for things most of the time. Since we installed the next-gen system, I've seen latency drop dramatically. Before next-gen, we were averaging 30 to 50 millisecond latency. Now it's usually below 10 milliseconds. And most of the time it's averaging below 1 millisecond. So that's improved quite a bit.
We looked at all major vendors, just about everything that was out there, and came upon next-gen and we're very intrigued by the different paradigm really that they seem to envision for storage and for situations such as ours. As we looked at different storage solutions, we quickly realized that most vendors wanted to add rack space and add racks into your environment to give you the horsepower that you needed.
So using the next gen, we actually reduced the needed rack space for our storage quite a bit. We went from around 32U to 9U. That in itself actually reduces the amount of cooling we need and amount of power, and actually opens up some rack space for some additional hardware that we could use in the future.
The performance of the next-gen system really doesn't even compare to the legacy storage that we had in our environment. It's just so much faster.
The use of Fusion I/O and next-gen systems actually benefits us quite a bit. We see the actual performance increase from that, and we've used SSD drives in the past and noticed the performance as well. So that was one of the biggest reasons why we decided to go with next-gen.
Right off the bat, we saw significant increases in efficiency and horsepower and improvements in our application performance. Because we're typically not early adopters of new technology, we really spent a lot of time talking with the next-gen folks and understanding what their vision is for their product in the coming years. We were very impressed with the efforts that next-gen made to convince us that what story they were telling us was true and would work in our environment. For KMK and the way that we practice law, next-gen storage just made perfect sense for us.